Fleshies! The Boneyard Scribe here, ready to unearth another tale from the dusty corners of, well, everywhere. You know, they say you can't take it with you, but sometimes a persistent spirit decides to stick around for a bit. And when unfinished business involves a family secret, things can get a little spirited. Let's just say some folks have a hard time letting go, even after they've, let go. So dim the lights, settle in, and discover why some ties are just too strong to break, even in death. And now, tied to the world. Stephen Chase, age 88, passed away in his home. He died knowing that somewhere out there in the vast United States, that he has a son. A son he bonded with when the child was just an infant. The child's mother gave up on her relationship with Stephen when he couldn't give in to her madness. To get back at him, she left and took the baby with her. There would be no contact, no claims for child support, and he wouldn't know anything of the big things in life, or even when it seemed that life itself was over for a time. Now none of that matters. Stephen is dead. There is no way of making up for lost time. His son has been on his mind for a very long time. Carl has been a secret from everyone in his family, except for his wife, brothers, sister, parents. They all knew about the child, but not his other kids. Stephen didn't even know where Carl lived. Somewhere in the afterlife, he found himself pulled to his son's location. Now he resides or haunts his son's home. No one is aware of him just yet, but he hopes to change all of that soon. He has to figure out how to do it. One day, as he was hanging out, Carl mentioned that he couldn't find his keys. His father found them and moved them just enough that they jingled. Somehow the keys had fallen out of Carl's sweater pocket and into the couch cushions. Scratching his head, Carl isn't sure how he missed them or what made them jingle. Later that day, Carl was looking at the family photo album with his wife. Mom always said that the guy was just an old friend, but I think he kind of looks like me. And the boys all have my nose. What do you think? His wife examines the picture. It's a picture of Stephen holding a very young Carl with his mother standing very close to his father. Carl just assumed that his mother was right and never questioned it. Why is he beaming? He looks like a new dad. Stephen can't believe he's hearing this. And they might just be realizing the truth. The truth that his mother was cruel. Carl's wife then had a thought. Carl, this could be your father. Did your mother ever talk about him? Stephen sat down beside Carl. His son smelled his dad's cologne very strongly. Do you smell that? He purposely left out what he was smelling. She sniffs the air. She smells cologne, but it's not her husband's cologne. Are you wearing new cologne? He nods his head. Weird. They were both a little weirded out by the phantom order. Is Stephen done yet? I doubt that the ghost is done with anything pertaining to his son. His mother came to visit one day. Stephen wasn't happy with this situation at all. She would have her hair pulled. She even smelled his cologne, and at that point she mentioned the fact that she smelled the cologne. This proves almost nothing, but it proves that the smell of the cologne has something to do with Stephen. She needed to be reminded of who he was. So his next trick was to appear at the foot of her bed that she was sleeping in at her son's house. Tell him! Stephen was able to tell her what he wanted her to do. He wanted her to undo the years of harm by telling their son what's up with the guy in the photo of father, son, and mother. And so she did. It didn't go exactly as planned, though, as Carl got a little bit upset with his mother. She ended up leaving and returning home. And as for Stephen, well, he's still there, helping Carl sometimes find lost objects or making things a little bit uncomfortable for Carl, since most humans don't get along with spirits. But that's the end of our little story. Well, it looks like Stephen finally got his spirit across, didn't he? It just goes to show some secrets are truly haunting, especially when they involve family ties. I guess you could say he really nailed the whole ghostly communication thing. And that, my bone-chilling friends, wraps up our tale of Tied to the World, where the truth always comes to light, even from beyond the grave. A huge thank you to Nature Guy X46 for crafting such a spirited story that truly echoes the essence of unresolved connections. Until next time, this has been the Boneyard Scribe, signing off from the land of the living. Until next time, Fleshies, pleasant nightmares.